Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I will be talking about one of the most interesting players in this year's draft, in my opinion, and that is Rasheer Fleming. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Go check out my content at hoopshype.com. We just posted our fourth mock draft for this year, and Rasheer Fleming is a interesting power forward. I would say he's going to be an older rookie, even though it's his second year, sophomore. 21 years old is what he'll be during his rookie season, and at 6'9" on a 240-pound frame, originally from New Jersey. He went to St. Joseph's over Albany, Siena, and Towson. Shout out Towson. My sister went there. And this was a guy who became a key piece for St. Joseph's, earned his role last year, midway through his freshman year. And as a sophomore, he's a guy who's been able to average 15 points, 9 boards, 1.5 steals, a little over 1.5 blocks, basically 3 stocks a game. Shoots 40% from the field, from 3 on almost 5 threes a game. 73.7% from the free throw line on 3 attempts a game, and 54% from the field goal from the field in general. So he's a guy who shoots an insanely efficient percentage at the rim for a non-big. He shoots 40% from beyond the arc. He draws like 2 to 3 fouls a game. And I think that's when you watch him, the biggest question is obviously the competition level he's faced at St. Joseph and compared to other high players at, high majors. And it's the fact that his ball handling, it's not terrible, but it's not going to create dribble penetrations. He's not going to be someone who's going to go in there and do anything insane. But I would say is that he's kind of the defensive version of Kyle Kuzma, who came out of Utah, where I think he's the type of guy who can join a good team and be a key contributor off the bench as a multi-positional defensive player who can then space the floor shooting the 3, and then if you give him the opportunity, his game could grow. Or if he goes to a bad team, he could end up surprisingly being one of their leading scorers or better players as a rookie due to him being a bit older and already knowing his game. So that's something that I do like. I think, again, like I said, the shakiest thing about his offensive game is the dribble, and he can overcommit. What you're banking on is the defense, a guy who is just grabbing under 10 boards a night as a 6'9" combo forward who could be a small ball 5. And one of the things I do know is that St. Joe's actually underperformed as a team and that they should have done better this year. So they kind of I just think him as a weak side rim protector, as you guys just saw there, he's so good. And I could see him being a guy that either a bad team that has multiple picks gets him, and then a year or two down the road, he ends up getting traded for some value to a contending team because he'll be on a rookie contract and he has the skills that a team would want. Or he goes, like I said, to a contending team that ends up having a top pick. So let me hear your thoughts.